So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it, complete to Downs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now a toss play. Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here's Murray. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Murray on 3rd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Williams. And finds Kmet downfield. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's a design run. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Sit. 2-2.
Here he goes, third and long. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. This play goes for 36. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Murray keeps it. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. A give left side to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Back to throw, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down Bears.
Working from the gun, Williams. He throws a bullet to this. It is caught at the 20. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. As his man, it's the Oklahoma State rookie. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Taylor now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Kyler throwing here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 4th and forever coming up. They snap it to Murray. He's got it to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 21 yards and the 1st. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Murray. Connecting again with Downs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. First and 10 from the 43. On the draw, this is Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Murray buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Murray. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. 30. Gets the 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Check it down to Taylor. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
We'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. They are going to go. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw by Williams. Falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That's caught by Burden. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Bears first down.
From the red zone on first. Finding Burden. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Williams pass. Intercepted.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run and give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Swift now from the pistol. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be second and 8.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready to go!
Here's Williams. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Fits it through the middle. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start the second half with some needed points.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Making this a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Williams to throw on third. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. Well, either way, that was going to be a big gain, Brock. But, of course, they're going to credit their quarterback, right? Take the completion over that penalty.
Yep, had those stats. You know, you run that route, Kate, to try and stretch out a defense, maybe even draw that kind of penalty. But put a gold star by his effort. Not only did he do that, he made the play as well.
Williams to throw on first. Complete out to the right. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here's Williams again. Complete right side. Burden has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Sign quarterback run here. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the fumble recovery is made.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And it's a house call. Pick 6, touchdown Chicago. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead up to 12. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10. Murray from the pistol. Downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Second design keeper for Murray. They'll cobble together a yard there. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner, too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Yellow, what's that?
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Nice cut back to the right sideline. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
What is it on?
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Bears.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41. Line up the design keeper. And they limit the damage just to 3 yards on that gain. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
To throw is Williams. He connects with Burden. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Chicago.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
What is up? We got corner.
Here's a design run. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead up to 12. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after 1 one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
And 20 at the 15-yard line.
Down.
Here's a throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Black shot. Set.
3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Go. Yellow. 22. Claws red. Set.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Williams will look to throw. Flush down out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Bears nearing their 6th win this season. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
What is up?
Now Williams. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 3-score game in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. 52.
Now come out throwing. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. That's complete, David Njoku. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
Intercepted by the Bears.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
So 1st down from the 41. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He fires one deep down the left side. That finds him deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What is up?
They're going to pass it here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Nick Cross has it.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Indy.
Typical, body of a donut, that's so typical. Chain like a god, that's so typical. Still more, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, the visual, I feel like the one. wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day gon' call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule. It's so typical.
I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see.
Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around.
I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see.
I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.
I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.